Now, now let's talk about the plot. The plot of the Grapes of Wrath is fairly basic. First, the book starts off with Tom being released from jail. He goes home, meets up with Reverend Casey, and reunites with his family. His family tells him that they lost everything, and they go along their way on Route 66 to try to find a new job in California. Along the way, they meet several people. They meet the Wilson, who helped them bury Grandpa after an unfortunate event, and go along their way. Later on, they end up in a refugee camp. Tom, a worker from there, Floyd, trips one of the officers when he's trying to shut the union down, and Tom trips the officers, and Casey has to bite the bullet for him since if Tom goes back to jail, he'll probably end up in jail for the rest of his life. Later on, Tom meets Casey in another refugee camp, and he tells him what he's been up to and tells him that he's been trying to start a rebellion to stand up for workers' rights. One of the police officers finds out and shoots Casey right in front of Tom. Tom loses it and murders one of the police officers. He then has to go into hiding and has to ditch the family. With little to nothing left, the family goes along their way and continue driving along Route 66, but a flood happens and they can't use the car anymore. So the book ends with them walking to an abandoned farm and seeking shelter.